Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Taurus season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Taurus people. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return. And happy Mother's Day to those who are celebrating. Happy Mother's Day, Divine Feminine. To all the grandmothers, the aunts. I hope you guys enjoy your day, your weekend, all right? So this is an ancestor-led message here. So let's tap into this energy and see what is going on here. It does seem quite heavy here, okay? I'm definitely getting the sense of betrayal, hurt, pain here. And sometimes ancestor messages are quite heavy. I know Mother's Day before last, I pulled some energy for an ancestor message. And at the end, I was like, I got to post this on Mother's Day. And they was like, yep. I was like, oh, okay. We got the Ten of Swords at the top of the deck here. There's something about your intuition being dead on the money and you have caught somebody, okay? Oh, excuse me. The Queen of Swords popped out prior to me cutting on the camera here. You could have even caught somebody red-handed here, okay? Someone is distraught. Please keep in mind this could be past, present, or future here, all right? Death was at the top of the deck as well. Hangman energy here. This person is under judgment for some time. Okay, damn. Tums? Something could be going on with somebody's stomach. I am getting I did pull an energy of a sickness, an illness here. My condolences if somebody has passed away, or this could be bringing up some old feelings here, you know, about a passed over grandmother or mother here, but I was picking up on like a sickness here. Anyway, there was some type of manipulation that was performed in the past here. And with the Eight of Swords energy and the Ace of Swords energy, with the Two of Pentacles coming up in the reverse here, you know, if somebody was juggling stories here, if they were saving face, that's dead. That's completely dead here, okay? Five of Cups energy. I feel like this person is grieving. You could be grieving as well. And when I say grieving, because I'm getting, there's something about a betrayal that hits home. Somebody close to you here, okay? And maybe this could be somebody you have already grieved. You have already grieved on a past timeline for them here, okay? Yeah, so we're going to tap in further and see what is going on. Again, I'm getting a lot of heaviness here with the Ten of Wands energy here. But we do have the Star energy. Healing is possible here, okay? An Aquarius could be significant here. Wow. Yeah. Two of Pentacles here. You know, somebody was still trying to keep it together. They were still trying to keep it together. But honey, with the Queen of Swords energy here, the Hangman, and the Ace of Swords here, like, you know exactly what has been done, and someone has been caught and called out here, okay? They're under judgment. They've been under judgment here, okay? But, you know, I'm going to keep out the Hangman energy and the Death card here, okay? And we're going to keep the Ten of Swords out here as well. A Gemini could be significant here. Some of you guys, this could involve a soulmate, maybe even an ex here, okay? Like somebody can't save face anymore. You know, with that Two of Pentacles energy, trying to act as if it's just a huge misunderstanding, or, oh no, that really didn't happen. Somebody got it wrong, or she got it wrong, he got it wrong. Like, yeah, no. Okay, this could have involved a few people here with the Three of Pentacles energy. Yeah, I can't make it up with the Eight of Swords here. Okay. Someone could be closed off at this time because they have nothing to say. They have no alibi. They have no excuse. Whatever alibi or excuse that they were giving here, okay, I'm hearing on a regular, it has been shattered, okay? An illusion has been shattered, all right? Child, let's see what is going on, honey. You could be healing quite beautifully here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Star energy here, okay? This could be, for some of you guys, this could be about a sickness or an illness, or maybe how somebody got sick here, okay? Maybe you're healing from some type of illness here, all right? Okay. There could be a King of Wands energy that watched you do this here, okay? Yeah, and they're grieving. They're grieving because they know that you have healed from something. It's like not only has someone been exposed with no room to breathe, no wiggle room, they're watching you heal from this, okay? So it's like a win-win situation. Really, it is. Because, you know, somebody did what they did. There was a betrayal here. It hit close to home. But with you healing, it really pushes the timeline forward for you here, okay? So that you can move forward. Like nothing is lingering in your energy here, okay? That's what I'm getting. Yeah. This could be there's an energy here where somebody, whoever's watching you heal or whoever has watched you heal, they're the ones that were involved in some type of betrayal, okay? So, you know, there could be somebody sadistic that's involved, all right? Because it's like they did this and then, I don't know, they wanted to watch you grieve for the rest of your life here, okay? Get a couple more. Let's see what this is about here. Damn. Okay, there's a King of Cups that has been floored here, okay? Child, I feel like I'm here taken by storm. Someone is really, they could feel misplaced or displaced here, okay? But it's on an emotional or a mental level, okay? Like somebody was not prepared for whatever this revelation. Somebody was not prepared for you to get the truth, for you to get down to the bottom of things here. This could have been the person that was like, look, Eight of Swords, trying to keep people blinded, honey. Or they were trying to keep you blinded here with the Seven of Cups energy here. I feel like this person has been floored. They have been laid flat, okay? Somebody could even be hiding here. Honey, you got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you got the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords energy here, okay? Picking up on heavy Gemini and Aquarius energy here. Somebody, I'm hearing somebody was giving it all they got here with the Seven of Cups. Okay. Child. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to accept the King of Cups in the reverse, honey, since it fell to the floor. All right. Child. What is really going on? Wow. This could have involved a child here, okay? A Cancer could be significant here. Someone could actually be going towards a child here, all right? If not that, I'm seeing a timeline where you have your guard up here, okay? You have your guard up. You have blocked someone. You're closed off to them here, and they want to give you something or they want to tell you something, but you're not interested here. Whatever this betrayal was, it's like it can't be healed with whatever they got going on with the Page of Pentacles. It's not enough. It's not even close here, okay? It's not even close. Child. Yeah, this has put someone in fight or flight here, okay? It's like their entire existence. It required you to be blind or confused about a situation. It relied on you not knowing the truth, not getting to the truth, not seeing a situation clearly here. But see, the thing is, it was all about your intuition here, okay? Because there is no one here that was going to tell you the truth here, okay? And I feel like, you know, other people that this person has caused this confusion to, you know, their version of events, their story. I feel like, you know, they don't really have any dog in the fight here, okay? You may not even be close to these people. Maybe you blocked off an entire community or family here, okay? But there's something about this person with that Seven of Cups energy here. all their excuses, all their lies, alibis here, not making sense. But at the same time, it was like your truth was missing. Okay. You could be seeing 1010. Let's see what's going on, child. Okay. Yeah. What the hell? Because something is completely over with the Death card and the Ten of Swords. Completely over. Okay. Child. Four of Pentacles, honey. They were holding on tight. They were holding on tight here, okay? But they've been exposed with the Sun card, honey. And the Five of... Damn, somebody could be horny. And the Five of Wands here, okay? A fight's breaking out. A fight's breaking out here. So there's multiple people involved. There's multiple people involved. And, you know, their peace, their existence, can I say... there's something about them returning to like their normal life in order for their life to stay unaffected here. It relied on you not knowing the truth here. Okay. They're fighting. A fight done broke out. A fight done broke out, honey. Okay. Because, you know, I feel like this is many people that were on the brink of this Five of Wands energy here. Okay. It was always going to happen here. Everybody that was involved was carrying a burden here, was stressed out. They were already on the edge here. A King of Pentacles could be significant here. This could be the boss. This could be some type of sponsor here. Okay? Could have sponsored the whole ordeal. Shall? All right, so let's get down to see what this is about. Not going to be here long here. What this betrayal, let's see. What was done. And then we'll see if we can get some specifics on who was involved. Child. People are fighting, honey. Okay? People are fighting. Somebody could have even got thrown out with that King of Cups here. Okay? The way it fell to the floor, and then it fell all the way over there. Okay? But I'm getting something about their version. Like somebody is no longer going to take this person's word for whatever happened. Okay? It's like their credibility has been shot. Whenever they start attacking my throat chakra, I know it's something serious. Okay? Child. Okay. One more shuffle. Hangman, Death card, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. Let's see. Let's get one of these. And then we'll get some more energy on what this is about, honey. Starting wars. Damn. Okay. Child. So whatever was done, it started a war. Okay. But I feel, you know, there's multiple issues here. Okay. I almost feel like somebody could even be projecting. That's one message that I'm getting. They're projecting on you. They're projecting on the whistleblower. Whoever has gotten down to the bottom of a situation, who has figured something out, okay, who has called somebody out. They could be projecting onto you as if, oh, you're starting a war. Again, their peace, their tranquility relied on you keeping your mouth closed or you being blocked or blinded to the truth here. Okay, so that's bullshit. But starting wars, this is how a war got started. Some type of betrayal that hit close to home is what I'm getting. Okay. It says the drums of war are beating, but look deeper into who profits from the bloodshed. Wars are often started not for protection or liberation, but to serve hidden agendas here. So this is what something was all about. Okay. You could have been in the midst of a storm. You could have had a lot of people coming up against you. Could have been a community, could have been a family. Take it how it resonates here. But it was to cause commotion and drama and chaos. So you could not get down to the bottom of what was really going on. And this is an energy where people were making up excuses, like in regards to what their problem was with you. Okay. They were making things up. But beneath that is they were involved in some type of betrayal. That's what's going on. This is why a war was started here. Okay. Let's get a couple more. And then it says cosmic cycles. Not all change is orchestrated. Some is simply the turning of the great wheel. This is the rhythm of the cosmos at work here. So somebody, they started a war, but I'm getting an energy where this war was actually continued here from, it could be lifetimes ago, all right? But I feel like on a etheric level, there was a bone that needed to be picked here, okay? Like some type of past life beef or drama that was going on here, okay? Child. Because I'm feeling the energy of something needed to be, excuse me, I heard conditioned, okay? But something needed to be, it needed to be ended here, okay? Food insecurity here, all right? So the two cards that came out was the Great Awakening and Population Control. So with this truth coming out, somebody here is trying to do like, what do you call? They're running around, because I saw that in the cards. I saw the Star card with the Knight of Wands. Somebody's running around, damage control. It says population control, but I'm getting damage control with the Great Awakening here, okay? They want to run around and control who knows the truth, who sees the truth, how far the truth goes, how loud is spoken here, okay? So somebody could be doing damage control, but I feel like it's failing in the same energy. It has already failed. You know, the damage control, their plan A, plan B, and plan C was to throw the kitchen sink at you. Again, with all these excuses and lies and personal vendettas about what their problem was with you, okay? It's like, again, somebody doing something to you, betraying you, victimizing you, and then their solution to hide what they did is to project onto you, lie onto you, make you the focus of like a witch hunt or a smear campaign here, okay? So the Great Awakening, somebody could be awakening as to why somebody was so hell-bent on trying to control the population, control the situation here, okay? Because you had a Knight of Wands energy that was running back and forth, honey, trying to control the narrative is what I'm getting, okay? Sun card, Five of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. Something has gotten out. Okay, the truth, Great Awakening and Population Control. It says, a veil is lifting across the world, revealing truths that were once hidden in plain sight. This is not a single moment, but a wave, starting wars, rising within individuals and rippling throughout the collective. And then it says, behind closed doors, plans are made to reduce the population under the guise of public health and sustainability, which is framed as protection, may conceal a darker intention here. With the population control, there was also an effort to keep people away from you, okay? Maybe even an effort to keep you from not just reaching out, but like venturing out here, okay? Networking with other individuals. And this could be within a community. This could be within a, I heard a church setting for some of you guys. This could be within like a certain industry, lane, job, entity. Take it how it resonates here, okay? And we also have a collective message here about what's going on in the world here. Population control, I'm gonna read it one more time. It says, plans are made to reduce the population under the guise of public health and sustainability. I already told you, okay? Stock it up, all right? So Great Awakening, child. And it's like every time the collective is about to have a great awakening here, you know, they have these epidemics here that pop up here, okay? Food insecurity. All of these individuals are in lack. This is how they think here, okay? That's what I'm getting. And then you got growing food, child. And again, on a collective level, something big happened behind the scenes here, okay? I don't know, with the big wigs, the 3%, something big happened and they got caught, okay? In broad daylight here, all right? It's big. I feel like it debunks um a lot of standards, a lot of like rules regarding the matrix here. So they had to create some type of stir, a huge event to divert attention from whatever is going on here. Okay. Yeah. So here, like I said, food insecurity and growing food. Take it, take the message here. All right. But getting back to somebody's personal timeline here. These individuals are fighting, okay? Lots of tension in the air, okay? Emotions are very volatile at this time here, okay? There's a King of Pentacles energy that is stressed out. They stressed out here, all right? So, okay. Let's get some more energy on what this was about, what was done, what happened. And again, there's something about this King of Cups. I feel like this was the main character here, okay? What that was in this Seven of Cups energy, okay? Trying to state their claim, offering lies and mistruths and falsehoods here. I feel like this person has been thrown by the wayside, okay? Because whatever came out, it was direct with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords energy here. Yeah, I feel like this charisma has failed. Here's the Eight of Swords energy again. Somebody could be going to jail. I don't know, okay? But it has gotten this person nowhere. Somebody could be leaving this person hanging, okay? Somebody could have told, a version of a story in which it's like not only were they, can I say, the way they told the story, it vindicated them. They made themselves look like the victim here. Okay, I'm getting that for someone. Lies, okay, lies. Somebody started a war. Somebody's about to find out why a war was started. So much commotion, so much drama, so much back and forth, so much chaos. It started with a liar that was telling lies. Simple as that, okay? If this person was trying to prevent themselves from going to jail, they have no help doing that, okay? Whoever this King of Cups is. Justice is right here. They told, a story as if, they deserve justice here. Justice would be on their side, okay? Somebody could have even used the courts or the legal system against you here, okay? Yeah, and then they wanted people to turn the page. Like somebody told their story, their version, their lie, and, it's like in an effort to get people to move on. But I feel like intuitively here, something never made sense. That's why it didn't go away, okay? And it wasn't going to go away until clarity had been received here. Something ended behind the scenes here. This could even be an actual death here that someone wanted people to move on from. Okay, they don't want any more investigations here. This could have something to do with what somebody consumed in their drink, in their food here. Okay, child, please. Yeah, that's what I'm getting heavy. You got the Moon card. You got follow the path. Turn the page. Is like with the Moon card, questions are still unanswered here, but they want people to move on. Turn the page. There's nothing to see here. Okay. Yeah. There was a death. There was a death. Okay. So if it's not a physical death, it's about why something ended. Okay. Maybe why a certain change or turn of events. How something played out here, okay? Or this could have been a death to somebody's finances here. What happened? This could be to a business here, somebody's career, okay? Somebody could have did something to you and they just wanted people to move on here. Again, they told a version of a story as if they were the victim, and if something happened to you, is for some of you guys, they acted as if it was justice, okay? Like you brought it upon yourself, all right? So, the Chariot energy here. Heavy Cancer energy, okay? reward. Okay? What is really going on here? Okay, overload in the reverse here. Somebody was not stressed out, or this is going to alleviate some stress here, okay? Maybe that's what they did, all right? 777, we're going to see sun card. I mean, the sun card keeps coming out here. So stress in the reverse. Again, I'm getting several messages here. I'm getting this truth, this clarity here. It's going to alleviate some stress for you. This could even be financial stress here, okay? Somebody could have did something behind the scenes in the past to alleviate stress off their timeline here, okay? Like this would involve fraud or theft here, okay? It says struggling to share burdens with your partner. Relief from overwhelming work, finding support, delegating tasks, recovering from burnout, easing financial strain, and finding assistance here, okay? I feel like somebody had to come up off of somebody's demise. Again, it could be a physical death, or it could be taking from someone. With this 777 energy, this is getting exposed. It's getting exposed. Somebody is, there's some disagreements that are taking place behind the scenes here about this reward, okay? Y'all, please look. They thought something would never spin the block. They were defeated. They got a reward, and they're defeated again, okay? Yeah. I'm telling you, they thought something was going to be one and done is what I'm getting. Okay, let's get one more. Whatever they did to alleviate stress, it started a war, okay? Choice, okay? Somebody's spirit is saying they had a choice. They had a choice. They made this choice. They made this decision here. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, confirmation on that. All right, let's get some specifics, you guys. I don't want this to be too long. Let's get some specifics, honey. I feel like this has been going on for quite some time. Somebody's been lying, wearing a mask, saving face here, okay? For some of you guys, this is someone who was willing to do anything, say anything, so they didn't go to jail or they didn't go to prison, okay? Which is where they belong. Population control. Child. These cards always get mixed up because some of them are sideways. Hold on, because I want to make sure the message comes out clear. A lot of drama. Started an entire war. Whoever this is a coward, okay? This is someone who hasn't taken accountability for the majority of their life, okay? Because I feel like this person put it on. Okay, they put it on, they laid it on thick. They could have gotten a lot of people involved here, okay? And then like their need to control the situation here was crazy. And I feel like that was the red flag, you know? If you've ever experienced somebody, they'll lie and then they'll double down on it here, but it's almost when nobody asks, okay? There's something about trying to make sure that people believe their version or their side of a story here, okay? Like, you know, them constantly bringing something up, offering a lie, you know? And it had everything to do with their guilt and them being nervous and paranoid here, okay? All right. No. These have to be the right way. All right. So what was this about? What was this about? Stress, press, and obsess. I bet they are. What? Somebody was willing to start a war so they didn't go to jail here. Okay. There's a passed over grandmother here that sent something straight back. Okay. 10-year cycle. Somebody tried to curse you. Like a 10-year curse here. They could even try to set you up to take the fall for something here. Protection. You have a lot of protection. You've had a lot of protection in this situation here. Okay. Because I feel like this person got so many other people involved to side with their version of a story in an effort to make you look like the victimizer here. And people were coming for you, okay? Okay. So something here, this is about a soulmate here, an ex here, okay? Attitude of gratitude here. So again, like I said, this death with this overload in the reverse, you're not going to be stressed, okay? And if you have been stressed, it's going to be alleviated here because the truth is here. Feel free to have an attitude of gratitude here, okay? Because somebody, was investigating something. Like, again, I said something about this King of Cups. They wanted someone to take their word for it, okay? That didn't happen, okay? There was an investigation. Somebody got more information here. It has something to do with a conflict of interest here. It could have been someone that was close to the perpetrator, the liar, that had something to do with the situation, and it wasn't sitting right here, okay? You could have had a lot of love for this individual at some point in time. They wanted you to be ignored, like, entirely here. Your existence, your credibility here, okay, who you are, even like the proof of who you are, okay? Like what you got going on, how you present yourself, okay, what you do for a living. They wanted people to ignore the truth about you that was staring them right in the face here, okay? Yeah. So again, attitude of gratitude, because whatever stress, worry, is going to be alleviated here. But this is also confirmation that they did something to get themselves out of the hot seat here, okay? Somebody also could have been doing some manipulation here on your relationships here, okay? Love life, maybe. Venus retrograde, something about a lavish lifestyle that this person wanted to live. Almost wanted to say lead, okay? Somebody could be a leader, or they wanted to maintain a leadership role, okay? Yeah. I said something about children. So somebody could have definitely been targeting children in the situation here. And there's a lot of gossip about that here, okay? The hangman energy. Somebody got caught up targeting children or using children, okay? A child's father. A child's father. This person could have accused you of child abuse. This could have actually been a child abuser. The way this is coming out with the targeting children and hangman energy. There could even be a pedophile here. Targeting children and hangman, okay? So children are definitely involved in this situation, which makes sense because the way the star card came out, this situation calls for a lot of healing. A lot of healing is going to be needed here, okay? There could have been a wrongful death that took place here. There's a lot of messages here. There was a lot of wrongs, injustices that were committed here, okay? Yeah, a charity, child. This person could have been asking for help, or you could have a child's father that was connected to some type of charity here. Oh, this person was spiteful and vengeful against you here. Yeah, they were. Damn. So somebody had, there was some sort of vengeance, okay? For those of you who resonate with a child's father that was like coming after you here. Damn. This person could have been invading your privacy here, okay? For some of you guys, like there were some false allegations of child abuse here, but confirmation, they could have actually been a child abuser. And I say that because they used the child, okay? And damn, confirmation, my candle just popped. So, they use a child, they use children to lie on you, okay? But for others, they could have even used the child as if they got a child to lie or go along with something. Take it how it resonates here. Somebody's been invading your privacy, your boundaries here, driving by your house, okay? Yeah, this person hired, God damn, it came right on out. It's criminals, liars, thieves, okay, low lives. They are always down to hire a private investigator here, okay? Somebody hired a private investigator here to snoop around your home, okay, to sit outside your house is what I'm getting, okay? A niece could be involved. So again, this is why starting wars came out. They did all this to prevent from going to jail, okay? And with this jail energy, I don't know if some of you guys had a child pass away, or if it wasn't your child, maybe a child passed away in this person's custody or something happened and they wanted to throw you up under the bus for it. For some of you, for others, this is about some form of theft here, okay? This is crazy. Somebody hired a private investigator to come to your home, sit outside your home, stalk you outside your home. You know, in a previous reading, I picked up 2 cards that came out was protection and private investigator. Like there had to be some protection put in place in regards to a private investigator here, okay? Interesting. Yeah. So this could resonate here, okay? Because they could have been invading your privacy here, okay? Hacking, snooping through emails, you know, using illegal tactics to tap your phone, listening devices, something like that. Maybe this person got too close here, okay? Yeah. Child, what is going on? This person got way too close. Confirmation on that. Yeah, the Chariot energy here. Heavy with the Cancer, okay? Maybe somebody is a police officer. Maybe they do this after hours, or somebody could be retired, a retired officer or something like that, okay? So I keep seeing their strength in healing and forgiveness. Not the child's father again, but some of you guys, you have a child's father that's a Cancer here, okay? I keep seeing their strength in healing and forgiveness, but it's like, well, hold up. The situation has to be exposed first. And that's what I'm getting. Somebody just wanted you to let something go. So maybe that was another thing, okay? You kept pressing the issue here, and you had every right to do so until you got down to the truth of the matter here, okay? Damn. This person could have slept with a family member or a close friend here, okay? Yeah. There's somebody could have even had a child with a family member or a close friend, okay? Like this person started a war to hide all of their secrets and injustices against you. That's what I'm getting. Because there's several injustices here, okay? A smear campaign. Yeah, and then they projected onto you everything that they did to you. They said that you were doing here, okay? They ran a smear campaign saying that you slept with a family member or a close friend here, okay? Jeez. What did they do that could get them locked up? Let's see, y'all. What did they do that could get them locked up? Big Sagittarius energy is here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sag. Sorry, in Sagittarius with 9th house here, okay? They wanted to change their life. Somebody, they did something big, whatever it is. Well, okay, with that double Sag, it's like, whatever they did. I'm hearing imploded, exploded. They went above and beyond. You know, Sagittarius energy is all about go big or go home, okay? Go hard or go home. That's the energy here, okay? So whatever they did, it was over the top. Over the top. Husband, somebody's husband could be a Sagittarius here. Child. Identity theft. God damn. This is like following the last reading. They committed identity theft. Because again, the way the Eight of Swords is out here twice, I wanted to know, what did they do? Because somebody here didn't want to go to jail. Okay? Child, look at this shit. Somebody here is a criminal. They are a criminal from beginning to end here. There's somebody could have committed identity theft. Okay, that's one injustice. Somebody could have committed identity theft to get access to an insurance policy. That's another injustice. Somebody could have committed identity theft by getting a loan in your name. This could even be a PPP loan here. Somebody's ex-best friend could be involved as well. Okay? Golly. I'm telling you, this is why they started a war. Somebody is dirty. They are filthy. A child's father. So this is why they started a war. Somebody did so much. Okay? A Capricorn could be significant here. Dog, it's all coming out. It's all coming out. And then you got Jupiter again. I'm telling you. Like this, it's like on the betrayal was on steroids. Shit now. Let's see what else comes out. Practitioner. Somebody could have been going to a practitioner as well, honey. Okay. Somebody was practicing with that student. Okay. Somebody could be in med school. Oh, a harlot is involved. Lady of leisure, harlot, street taco, meat puppet, calico queen here. Okay. Somebody could have been doing work on a child, spiritual work on a child. Excuse me, in confirmation, a teacher. Okay. So there's some type of dynamic here where there was another individual that was instructing or teaching them when it comes to performing some alchemy here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. For some of you guys, it could have even been an adult child that was involved here. But yeah, a lady of leisure. I don't know if you had a child's father that was dealing with like a harlot, a street taco. Okay. Child, what is going on here? Yeah, because somebody was teaching somebody on how to perform alchemy here. Okay. A mom. Somebody, this is not for everybody, but somebody was teaching somebody's child on how to do work on them. Bribery and extortion here, childhood friend. So there's some bribery and extortion going on between a child's father and a childhood friend. For some of you guys, this could be a childhood friend of yours that they dealt with, but this could be for others, it's between one of their friends is what I'm getting. They could have gotten their friend involved in a betrayal against you, and there's some type of bribery and extortion going on between them. Okay? Yeah. So it's like they're both holding each other's feet to the fire. A clerk of the court could be significant here. Okay, there was some type of corruption that took place in the courtroom, honey. Yeah, you damn right. You against the world. Hell yeah, everybody's here. You against the world. Family, ex-lovers, friends, associates, acquaintances link up to end you in some form or fashion here. Okay? Somebody's niece is involved. Spirit said this person is a fool. Okay? Could be your niece or theirs. Yeah, and there was a third party. It could be this harlot. Okay? Your child's father could be into the same sex. Okay? And there was like a feminine energy that thought that you wanted to go back and forth with them about your child's father here. And it's like, yeah, nah, sis, you can have him. Okay? Seriously. North Node in Libra, focus on fairness, service, and collaboration. Develop teamwork and balance creative endeavors with practical needs here. Okay? Let's get a couple more from this deck. I know it had to be a lot. That's why Jupiter came out 3 times. Like this person wanted to bury you with the injustices, with the crimes, with the betrayal that they were actively involved in against you. It's crazy. Everyone makes mistakes. All you had to do was speak the truth. This was all because somebody's coward ass couldn't speak a truth. And what I'm getting is it started with one lie, one betrayal. And because they didn't want to speak up about that, they did something else to cover that up, which is another betrayal and another lie. And that's what I'm getting. Like, it's ridiculous here. Yeah, look at this, honey. Romans 12:19-21, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said the Lord. It's in the reverse. So there's somebody here who felt like they needed to come for you. They had a bone to pick with you, okay? Somebody didn't want to step aside and let the Most High God handle a situation. And it's funny because I don't have anything out here about you doing anything to anyone here. Okay, so you definitely have somebody who's delusional. Okay, a child's father could be a a narcissist here, okay? Because it's like this person wanted to bring some type of smoke to you. But for what? Vengeance is mine, I will repay, said the Lord. And somebody said, nah, I'm gonna take vengeance into my own hands. That's exactly what's going on here. Child, please. So yeah, you got a PPP loan, which it doesn't have to be a PPP loan. Somebody got a loan. Somebody could have got something in your name using your information here. Somebody also got an insurance policy. They could have used a fake identity to get access to that. Okay. Let's see. This is an ancestor message here. Okay. And then there's a real investigator here, okay? On the scene, okay? Not this private investigator here that somebody hired to stalk you. You know, they have to tread lightly. I mean, keep saying they have to tread lightly. Most of them use wayward tactics. They have illegal tactics here in regards to getting information about you here. Nobody has a license to stalk you and hack you here. So private investigators, they have to tread lightly, okay? And I'm getting an energy where this person was drinking the Kool-Aid in regards to whatever this child's father or niece said about you, okay? Because there was some protection that had to be put in place. Like somebody was following you around and shit, okay? Child, please. Across distances here, when somebody filled out some paperwork here, you were not there. When somebody signed your signature, you were not there, okay? So they know that if the truth comes out, like, they have no wiggle room. They're going to jail, okay? Child. And something was purely speculation here. Yeah, a third party. Somebody wants to reach out. So this person ran around with population control. Everything they did to you, they ran around like a damn mice, trying to get their version of a story out first here. Okay? Child, please. Somebody's a clown. Mimic chess. What seems valuable may hide danger, and images in your daily life serve as a reminder to guard against mimic chess. Beware of too good to be true offers and guard your heart against illusions of wealth here, okay? Somebody went after this mimic chess. If somebody got a loan in your name or they got access to your money, your home or your inheritance here, this was a mimic chess. They were never going to sit pretty, okay, and sleep good at night. That was an illusion here, okay? And, you know, from the get-go, this thief had no peace, okay? Because after they did what they did, this is somebody who was in constant motion to control, to cover up, to clean up here, okay? It wasn't even worth it. And I feel like somebody hasn't even hit the sale yet. That's the icing on the cake. Routine, mimic chess. This is what this person does. They could be a career criminal. Unsettled sleep brings about fatigue and reduced alertness. Your dreams hold messages. Let them guide your intuition here, okay? This person is fatigued. Thieves have no peace. Here's the exploitation. If somebody got a friend, if they got their friend to help you, they're in danger as well. They're going down as well, okay? And they know that, okay? It's a fatal blow that's on the way. It's a fatal blow that's on the way here. In regards to some monies. Yeah. Child, please. Your friend or theirs. Help! Somebody is screaming, help! Somebody's screaming, help, collective. No exit. They can't get out of something. They get the child's father, honey. The person that had all this vengeance and smoke. This could have been because you don't want to deal with this person anymore, okay? You wanted to co-parent and that's it. They brought you all this smoke. I'm going to steal from you. I'm going to lie on you. I'm going to call CPS and press false allegations here. This is how it got started. Now this person is screaming for some damn help. This King of Cups in the reverse. Somebody who's emotionally unstable. They can't get out of anything. They cannot get out of this here. Child, please, what is really going on? What is really going on? They're pissed. They're stressed out. You got overload again. Damn. So it's returning to them. Look, you got overload in the reverse and landing on the 5 of Wands. They did something to alleviate stress from themselves on a past timeline here. Okay. I said from themselves. Well, same difference. To alleviate some type of financial stress. Okay. On a past timeline here. All right. And it had everything to do, which is so dumb. It had everything to do with targeting you and stealing from you. Okay. They got everybody involved. They're all fighting here. Overload in the reverse. This was a temporary fix. Overload came out again in the upright because all of that stress, it has tripled, it has doubled, it has quadrupled here and returned right back to sender. Okay. With the help of a grandmother, passed over grandmother here. Child, please. They're still stressed out. Every last one of them. Somebody's screaming help. Okay. Digital whisper. What is going on? They could be trying to reach out to people. Let's close it out. Sad. Sad, honey. There's a lot here. There's a lot. You got false allegations of child abuse here. Okay. You got identity theft in many forms. Something about an insurance policy here. Okay. Something about a loan they took out using your information. This person has been caught up. Starting a war. Huh. Child. Let's see. Humility. Child, please. This person has to be humbled in the worst way. Okay. Meditate here. Okay. You could need to meditate. It says life has a funny way of teaching us humility. However, the greatest lesson to learn from our tests and trials is not to be bitter, but to be greater. Somebody couldn't get out of their own bitterness. They couldn't get out of their own way. This person was bitter and scorned. Okay. They could feel it in their bones. Confirmation. So they decided to destroy themselves and everybody around them, everybody who was dumb enough to involve themselves in an attempt to destroy you. Okay. You could get some more information about this situation in meditation here. Okay. But Spirit is saying this person should have gotten grounded. They should have sat with themselves for 5 effing minutes. They don't own you. People break up. They go their separate ways. Choose to meditate on good things because whatever you choose to contemplate on the most is what the universe will give you. I'm telling you, something returned right back to them. All this chaos. They started a war. Imagine finding out. Imagine being one of these people that helped them in some form or fashion in regards to this betrayal. Finding out that this person started this war. It all narrows down to their butthurt ego. Like you're facing time. You're facing legal consequences here. Karma, judgment. Because you teamed up with someone who couldn't get out their own way. It's sad. It's sad. All right, collective, that has been a reading ancestor message. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.